Hello everyone and welcome to the next Shed Sessions. I believe this is the fourth one. And my guest today is my first British guest. It is Pigeon. Hello Pigeon, how are you?
Hello fellow Pigeon. I'm very good, thank you. And thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be. I've been looking forward to this for a while and I am words. This happens to me all the time.
Yeah, that's alright.
I have a lot of brain farts, so apologies, this will happen quite a lot. But first British guest I just heard, that's something, I'll take that.
Yeah,
big up the
yes.
UK.
Yeah, I think the next couple are all going to be from the UK as well, actually.
That's fine. That's fine. Then.
Yeah. How are you, just in general? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not too bad. Just enjoying life, enjoying pack openings, and the new wave of Pokemon that we've got out. So,
oh yeah,
I'm all for it. Here for it.
Yeah, it's been tempted to get with Pokemon cards. For me, I sort of go in and out of buying them. I'm always interested, but just.
I was out for a long time, and now the addiction has fully taken hold, and I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I came back in for I think it was XY Evolutions. I came back in just because it was all the original ones. I was like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, you'd love Celebrations out at the moment then if you liked all the original ones, because it's got the original base set, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, and cards from other eras thrown into it as well. So it's a really good set actually for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, I've been watching everyone's videos of pack openings, including yours as well, I believe, and it's just, it's tempted to get me back in.
It's a lot of fun to open because the pull rate seems very high, so everyone seems to be having good luck on it, which is great to see. Yeah,
exactly, and I don't mind pull rates being high because even if it devalues cards in terms of money or whatever, I don't care. It's a card for the collection, isn't it? You want.
I think it's a good thing having a high pull rate. I know people will moan that the monetary value goes down, but that's not why we collect anyway. I know there are people that are solely in it for the monetary gain, but most of the average collectors just don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to have cards that are easy to pull than more expensive cards.
Yeah, definitely. And pulling cards is basically what you do on your channel, pretty much. I was gonna say, do you want to give people a brief summary? But I reckon they can guess by now. But go ahead anyway.
At the moment, it is solely Pokemon TCG, but I am going to branch out into other areas of Pokemon and other areas in gaming. I think in general, we'll get onto that a bit later. But mainly at the moment, it is Pokemon TCG. But with Brilliant Diamond and Shimmering Pearl, or Shining Pearl, is it, coming out, I'm definitely going to get into some gameplay of that. Probably even do my first Nuzlocke on the channel. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And then you've got Legends Arceus coming out in January, which is going to be... I've got high hopes for that. That looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they both look pretty... I think that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was just going to be lots of fun, pretty much. It's just going to be a feel-good, fun game. And then the other one, no one knows what to expect, really.
No, I think they've kept a lot of cards close to their chest in regards to Legends Arceus. It's exciting what they've shown so far, but I don't think they've revealed everything just yet.
No, I think it seems like the more they reveal, the more questions we all have rather than answers.
Yeah, they just revealed the new Cypher evolution called Cleavor, didn't they? And that was just like, okay, what? I think the thing is with setting a game in the past and introducing new Pokemon, it makes everyone wonder, well, where are these Pokemon in modern day games? Like, do they just go extinct, or are they just still available, but they've just not been found in hundreds of years or whatever? Well, I'm sure they'll explain it, but it leaves a lot of questions.
Yeah, and how does that sort of thing tie in with fossil Pokemon, for example? How is that gonna?
Well,
I don't know.
That's another thing they're going to explain. Will there just be fossil Pokemon walking around? Although saying that in Sword and Shield, the DLC, there's just fossil Pokemon walking around because of
there is
Calyrex. It brings things back to life, so I guess that's one way to secretly easily do it.
Yeah, they're not silly old Game Freak, are they? They know what they're doing. I'm always a fan anyway. Anyway, you do card openings on your channel, pack openings on your channel, Pokemon cards mainly, and as with every guest, I look back on people's first videos, and that's not what you started out with. You started out not completely differently, but in a different franchise or franchises altogether, didn't you?
Yes, so when I originally started making content, it was in Halo and FIFA predominantly. Halo is my favourite game franchise of all time, and Halo Infinite is coming out later this year, so I'm probably going to branch back into Halo a little bit. Maybe not as much as I did when I first started my YouTube channel, but a bit more than just Pokemon TCG at the moment. I've even got Halo tattoos on my arm, so I'm a massive fan of Halo. But I originally started making all that content because my dad originally got taken into hospital and was in hospital for 18 months in total. And I just used content creation as a way of trying to forget about it.
Okay.
And that led to me obviously making my channel for a few years. I think I did it for about a year and a half in total originally. And then when my dad came out of hospital, life took back over and I didn't have as much time to make content creation.
Yeah.
Skip forward 3 years, the pandemic happens. Everyone suddenly got loads of time on their hands from whether they're at home or not at work. And I've just been seeing hundreds and hundreds of people open Pokemon cards on TikTok, on YouTube, and it just made me get the itch. So I went down to a game when the first lockdown ended, bought a couple of packs, and ever since then I've been absolutely addicted.
That's down the rabbit hole then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. It didn't help that one of my first packs that I got the Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze, and it was just right, okay, I've got the Charizard, this is awesome. And then it was a very, very deep rabbit hole that I just can't get out of, and I don't want to get out of. To be fair, I love opening cards and making content.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure people watching this who are familiar with you think the same thing as well. You know, they love watching you open packs, and if people aren't familiar, they'll go over and they'll think, "Yeah, I love watching this guy open pack." I don't know what it. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so. That's because that's what I want people to be like. I want people to come over. I don't overreact to my cards. I just tend to be quite happy and natural when I open my cards. Whereas some of the other big YouTubers that have done it for years, I know I've screamed a couple of times when I got a good pull, but not as overreactive as some of the other ones. And sometimes that goes against me because some people like that hype, they like the excitement, but I'm just not like that naturally, so I can't be like that when I do videos. What you see on a video is basically what I am like off camera as well.
That's fair enough. I'm someone that both with I don't know, like a shiny reaction for shiny hunting or card openings. If someone unless it's obviously the heightened card that everyone wants, unless it's that people losing their mind over something that you quite possibly could have got anyway or could have expected. I'm not a fan of the screaming around because, especially shiny hunting on a game, you're looking for it, so you're going to find.
I think the only thing with shiny hunting especially on games. There's some that you can spend days, weeks, months looking for this certain shiny. I think when you get it, it is nice to get it. But yeah, some people do go over the top with it. Even when it's just like a normal shiny, they just randomly encounter.
Yeah, exactly. Was there anything that sort of influenced you specifically into getting back into the content again? Was it just because it was lockdown? Or
it was mostly due to lockdown because everyone got addicted to TikTok over lockdown. I was one of them people. I said I'd never get it. Vine was superior to TikTok, and then I got TikTok and saw loads of people opening cards. And then when I opened cards, I didn't actually start making content for about 6 months until afterwards. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get back into content creation again. I rebranded my channel. I was originally Pigeon Detective, and I just changed it to Pigeon, just for a bit of ease. And then that was it. I just took off from there and went, right, I'm going to start doing weekly videos, and ever since then I've just been making Pokemon card openings, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah. And am I right in saying you're called Pigeon because you've got pigeon racing in your family as well, is that right?
Yes, that is right. I mentioned it in your 1 to 5 interview series quickly there. But yeah, my dad has racing pigeons. I grew up racing pigeons with him. And it just sort of stuck. That's why the whole Pigeon Detective name stuck with me back in school, because I used to catch them. I helped my dad catch them for all the races. So I had to find them and catch them, so I was labelled the Pigeon Detective. And then that name stuck. And then when I rebranded, when I got back into content creation, I just shortened it to Pigeon to be a bit more catchy, or a bit more... It's just easier for people to find, I guess.
Yeah, so you effectively were doing sort of real life Pokemon catching. You're going out and catching animals.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame they're not as well trained as they are in Pokemon, or as useful as they are in Pokemon. But yeah, it's still fun. I loved it. It's such a unique thing to have grown up with, and it makes me appreciate it a lot more. And even just pigeons in general a lot more. I have such a admiration for them now, not having grown up with them.
Galarian birds on the artwork. We've started off well, we've got a baby shiny. Can we continue? I'm glad they reprinted Hidden Fates because I never got to open Hidden Fates the first time it was released, so I'm more than happy to open it now. I know I've already opened an ETB on the channel, but I just want some more shiny Pokemon. Shining Fates just doesn't do it for me. The pull rates for Shining Fates have been awful for me, and I'd rather have horrible pull rates on Hidden Fates than Shining Fates because there's a lot better cards in Hidden Fates. So Ekans... Oh my god. I pulled it. I'm actually speechless. I know I pulled the Flashfire Zard not too long ago, but we've just pulled shiny Charizard GX. Oh my god.
So is there like a favourite video of yours that you've done?
A favourite video of mine? I wouldn't say as much from the Pokemon TCG side of it. Once you see one pack I'm opening, they are all very similar. Doing them is all very similar. You set up. But I would have to say the one where I pulled the shiny Charizard GX, that's probably my favourite video to have edited and to have filmed, just because the reaction that I got from obviously pulling the card. And yeah, that's probably my favourite one I've made since coming back into creation.
Yeah, I think we've just seen a clip of that one as well. I'll make sure I put that one in first.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's, how do you put it? Sometimes no reaction is the best reaction. Just complete. If that's the one I'm thinking about, just complete shock. I think pretty much.
Yeah, well, it's such a difficult card to pull, and I never collected it the first time Hidden Fates actually was released. So I got back into it once everything was reprinted and the hype of Pokemon that was here. So I didn't expect to pull anything. And I was even making a joke before pulling it that Shining Fates is a worse set because the cards in it aren't as good as Hidden Fates, and then the next card I revealed was the Shining Charizard. Yeah. So it's just one of the things, I guess. But
yeah,
I guess karma comes around.
Yeah, just perfect timing. I think that was.
Yeah, definitely was.
Yeah, I think at the time I was watching it. I don't know, probably like 9-10 at night in bed just before going to sleep. You know, my lovely other half was there, and she the first thing she did was looked it up on eBay, just to be like how much. Yeah, and I think at the time we watched it, it was £275 it was going for.
It's not a cheap card, and I think that's why people react that way to it, because I think for now it's still going for like 280, 290 quid on eBay. Yeah. So it's an expensive card, and I think that's why people want it so much, but it's also one of the most popular Pokemon there is. Like everyone loves the Charizard pretty much these days. Yeah.
Let alone a shiny one. Oh, it's a great shiny as well.
It is. Black the black and the red belly, it just looks amazing. So
it does.
What's not to love about that?
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I remember friends and all that having like the OG Charizard base set back in the day. I was always jealous of that. I had the Venusaur, I had the Blastoise. Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you got that? What is like your earliest memory of Pokemon cards? Did you start with the base set at all, or when did you get into it?
So when I was younger, I didn't even realise they were in sets. I just used to go down to the local newspaper and they'd sell Pokemon cards, so I'd always get a packet or so over there. But one of my best early memories of Pokemon cards is when I went to Disneyland, Florida, with my mum and dad. I think it was 2000 I went, so I was 8 years old at the time. Okay. And we went into a card shop there, and they literally just wall to wall of Pokemon cards, like singles everywhere. And my mum and dad bought me the base set 2 Charizard, so the same artwork, and I was absolutely smitten with that. So unlucky I don't have that card anymore, because when I got a bit older and grew out of Pokemon, I was like, you know what, I need some money. I know they're worth a fair bit. I sold them all, and then now I got back into collecting, and I massively regret it, because I would have loved to have had that card.
I think so many people have done that. Collection's
it's just
gone.
one of them things. Hindsight is a blessing. Like, if I would have known how much them cards would have been worth today, I would have kept them 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of them will have had sentimental value as well. Oh dear.
Yeah, especially because that was like one of my earliest memories of going away as well. So it would have been nice to kept it, but I think at the time I sold it when I was like 15, so like well over 10, 13 years ago. And even then I got like something like £100 for it. And for a 15-year-old to have £100, I was like, yes. That just for that one card as well. That was big. That was big for me.
I remember. I know this isn't my episode. This is yours. But I remember being in Barris and Edmonds marketplace about 99, 2000, probably about the same time. And I saw a Rainbow Energy card, the first one of those. And
is that from Team Rocket? I think.
Yeah, it was. And I really wanted it. Not like spoilt child wanted it. Just like sad, like, oh, I can't get that. It's really nice, And I never bought it. And we went back to my nan's house afterwards. It was like me, mum, dad, aunt, nan. Big old family day out.
Yeah.
And about, I don't know, probably would have been an hour or so later, my aunt sort of came up to me with the card, and she'd gone back into town, bought it for me, and brought it back.
That's really nice. Yeah. It's things like that stay with you as well.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That memory is special then.
Exactly, yeah. And I can't find any of my old cards, but I've still got that one card, that one Rainbow Energy.
They'll all be hidden somewhere in loft or attics or something. They'll be tucked in a drawer somewhere.
Yeah.
Like they will turn up somewhere eventually. You won't know about it for a while, but you'll just look one day and go, oh, here they are. It's what everyone seems to be doing recently.
Yeah. Have you still got any of your old cards knocking around anywhere, or did you sell literally all of them?
I sold what I thought was all of them, but I still have 3 cards from my original collection, all by accident. So my mum literally did what we were just talking about. My mum was clearing out the office, and she found these 3 cards stuck down the side of the drawer. I have one of them on me at the moment. Let me just grab it.
Okay.
So I have one of them on me at the moment, and it is the Vaporeon from Jungle Set. I can't actually see it because the camera car. I'm showing it to the camera, but the glare is horrendous.
I can't see you, but I think I know the one. Is it? It's going to sound obvious. Is it swimming?
No, it's not. It's just sitting there with a weird yellow and white background, but the card is absolutely destroyed. The card is absolutely ruined, and but my mum found these 3 cards there. So I've got a Vaporeon, and then I've got a Dustox and a Hariyama from Ruby and Sapphire set, but they are currently at CGC. I can't show you them. Them two are slightly in better condition, so they're actually worth being graded. But I've got them all slabbed up just as like mementos. They're not worth anything because they're absolutely ruined.
Yeah.
But sentimental value, I've got them slabbed just so they're preserved and protected.
No, that's fair enough. Are they some of your favourite cards, do you think, just because of the nostalgia and the meaning behind them?
They're some of the ones that mean the most to me out of my collection, but there's some beautiful cards. I'll see if my camera will actually show you. I'll show you some of them at the moment.
Yeah,
so I've got 3 cards here. These are some of my favourite artworks. Now, these are encased, so I don't know if my camera's going to pick them up. Oh, no, it's too bright. It's too bright. What I might do is I might take a separate video and edit my voice over the top of them, and then just you can include that here. If that's all right.
Okay, we'll cut to that one now.
So here is some of my favourite cards from my collection. We'll start off with one of my original cards that's from my very first time collecting, and that is my original Vaporeon from the Jungle set. Now, I got this graded just to keep it in a relatively good condition still. I didn't really care about the grade, so I went with PCA. I might crack this out and change the slab on it because PCA slabs aren't the nicest. Next up, we have one of my favourite Japanese cards ever, and that is a 2002 McDonald's Squirtle card with a beautiful swirl on it as well. And look at how cute he is blowing that bubble. And I'm quite partial to Japanese cards, so here is an absolutely stunning Korokoro Mew. Look at that shining card. Oh, the holofoil, the pattern, the bleed, absolutely beautiful. Here is my favourite pull that I've gotten off camera. Never open packs off camera, it's always good luck. But it's bad for content creation. Shiny Charizard from Champion's Path. And here is my favourite pull that I've gotten on camera, and you've seen my reaction to how I pulled it already so far.
Well, obviously I didn't see those, but other people have, so that's why.
Yeah, the joys of technology. I can edit stuff in and put stuff and show people other things.
Yeah. I'll see them in editing, so that's good.
Yeah. You'll get an idea of what cards I have.
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you ever like stream your pack openings or anything, or do it live?
I have a couple of times. The main reason I don't do it more often is just because my time is very limited. Because of my job as a carer, I'm a key worker, I work long hours, long days, and then I have a 1-year-old son as well, so he constantly has a lot of my time because he's just an absolute ball of energy and it's just so awesome. I don't have that much time to record or edit, so I tend to have 2 or 3 hours on a weekend where I'll just bang everything out, get videos done for the week, and then that'll be it for the next week. But if I do that, I don't have time to stream, because streaming will take a couple of hours anyway. And if I started streaming, my YouTube content would fall behind. So I see like YouTube as the constant in my content creation. Okay. Anything else is like an added extra, is the way I see it.
Yeah.
Whereas some people I know are the other way around. Like streaming is much more interactive content-wise, but for me, YouTube works better for me personally.
Yeah. Streaming takes up the time you could use filming or editing, because you're there for a couple of hours at a time, and that's...
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes that's a whole video, so that's, yeah.
The thing is with streaming, you can use that for content for YouTube, for TikTok, for YouTube Shorts, whatever. You can edit your streams up, but I feel like it's not the same. Ideally, you'd want different content on different platforms. You don't want to recycle it all. Otherwise, everyone would just go, oh, Scott's uploaded up a new video. Oh, it's a stream that I saw earlier. It's not the best way to do it. It's not the most optimised way to do it.
On to what is probably the biggest pack I've possibly opened on the channel, the most expensive pack for sure. XY Flashfire. Now this is a very sought after set, but it was probably one of the best sets of the XY era. Is it just seen? Yeah, okay, cool. That's the code, so I don't know what colour the code card is because that ruins the surprise. But there is your Flashfire code. It doesn't even say it's Flashfire on the code card. Hold up. There's 2 codes. I'm so confused. Why have I got... Okay, so we've got 2 codes there. There's 2 codes for you for that one pack. I don't know why. I don't even know if that's a white code card. Let's hope it is. So we have a Sliggoo, or Sliggoo. I've never liked the Goomy evolution line. I've never liked it. Goodra just doesn't appeal to me. Fiery Torch. Oh, that's a nice Rapidash art. Cast in the Shadow of the Sun. The Majestic Steed Rapidash. Fletchling, #Bird Gang. Duskull, spooking the forest out. A Litleo, what is that? Oh, that's made by 5 bands, and that's by the same company that makes the 3D V cards. We have a Spritzy Fairy type, Shinx enjoying the sun, a reverse hollow Lopunny, so that is a very nice card. And our final card is... we pulled a Mega Charizard EX. There was many Charizards in this set, and we have just pulled one. Oh my god. That's a secret rare. That is a secret rare. My first ever pack of Flashfire, and it is a banger. You love to see that.
Now, you said earlier, or at least alluded to earlier, that you got future plans for the channel outside of pack openings as well. Did you want to elaborate as much as you can on that with, I don't know, if you want to give it an air of secrecy as well? I don't know how much you're keeping locked away.
Yeah, I can talk about some things that I've got planned for the future. So I've got some new content coming from the channel that's not TCG related, like the Nuzlocke or Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus coverage. There's also stuff that I want to do where I showcase my collection more, where I have more like of them set up in a display and I walk through what cards I have in my collection and stuff like that. There's collaborations that I'm going to be doing because I did a bit of feedback and that was one of the things that people suggested, the collabs. So we've got this one here with obviously yourself, but this has been planned for a while. But there'll be more coming to my channel and possibly you'll see my face on other people's channel hopefully a bit more anyway. And then I've got one project that I'm not going to talk about much, but it's going to be a massive change for me, and I don't know if it's exactly going to be on my channel or if a new channel will be created for this content. But that's all I'm going to say for that. But
fair enough. All right.
This is a result of people coming and discussing things with other content creators, and something might have just been born, and we're just going to figure out how we can do it before we put it into action. So that's exciting. I'm really excited for it, but it'll be whether we can pull it off or not is a completely different matter.
Well, as a fan of your channel myself, that's excited me then. I'll look out for that one.
If we can get it together, it will be a big thing that I will definitely make everyone aware of. It'll be on my channel, it'll be on my Twitter. I'm going to post it everywhere, so don't worry. If I can pull it off, you'll all know about it.
Subscribe to Pigeon, guys, if you want to know what the hell's going on with that. Because I
mean, I don't have a date. I don't have a date of when this is all going to happen, but yeah, feel free to subscribe for more.
Yes, exactly. No, do it anyway, not just for that. Just do it anyway. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. I'd like the idea as well of collaborating with other people. Obviously, I'm doing it now, but I like the idea of it because sometimes you see two people you follow in a video together just getting on really well, and for some, and it's just nice to see, really. And sometimes it catches you off guard. You're like, oh, I didn't know they knew each other. Oh, that's brilliant.
I think the thing is with the Pokemon community as well, everyone seems so nice and genuine, and everyone seems so willing to work with each other that you see people that you might be mutual with, and then they know someone else that you obviously mutual with. Everyone seems to know each other. It's such a good, strong, wholesome community.
Yeah. It is. It's been such a great thing to be part of. I'm really happy with it. I've discussed it with the three other people I've had on, but it seemed from all of our points of view, it seems to be sort of January, February time of this year. I don't know what's happened in the small Pokemon community, but it's just sort of blew up a bit.
That was when I joined. Yeah. I joined in February, halfway through February. I joined and made my first video, and then since then it's just exploded, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, maybe it's the lockdown effect. Everyone's starting to do it. They've thought, you know what? I've always wanted to do something like this. I'll give it a go. And then it just seems that everyone's helping each other out, and it's really good. It makes it. Sometimes there's days where making a video can be something you not dread, but you sort of think, oh, I've got to edit that still. But then you sort of think, but then you get just a comment on a video, and you think, oh, good. People like what I'm doing. I
think we're all like that. I think we all get into a bit of a slog with content creation. You've got to record or edit it. I don't think about the backlog of videos I've got to edit. I think I've got something like 9 videos in my raw video folder, and it's just like I don't want to. Once you start on one, you're like, oh my god, I have to go through them all now. It's a slog. Editing is the worst part of content creation, and there are people that genuinely enjoy editing, and I don't get how they can do it because I hate it. Yeah. I hate it. If I had the money to pay an editor, I would. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Yeah. I just don't enjoy it.
It's weird. I don't know whether I enjoy editing or not. It's a strange... I think I do, but I don't know why.
I think it depends how much I've got to do.
Yeah.
I think it depends how much I've got to do. If it's only a small video, so like a 5-minute video, fine.
Yeah.
If it's something like a 15, 20-minute long video, no, I hate it. I get bored.
Yeah, it's something you have to do, like, right, I'll do a bit of that today, save it, come back tomorrow.
I guess it's not as bad with me at the moment because I do TCG collections, but if you're doing a Nuzlocke and you've got to say like a 2-hour episode, or you've recorded 2 hours of your Nuzlocke and you've got to cut that down, that can be a bit of a slog, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got right now. I've got 4 half-hour episodes completely unprepared.
Yeah, have fun with that. I don't envy you for that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I hope not. Do you have like is there anything specific? Have you got a milestone for a start in mind for what you want to get next, like subs or anything like that? Because I think you're on about. But at the time we're recording this, I think you're on about 310. So I don't know if you've set yourself goals for milestones and things.
When I started making content again, I was happy if I could get to 200 subs by the end of the year, because I know it's not easy to grow on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, because everyone's doing it, and especially in lockdown, a lot more people picked it up, myself included again. Yeah. But yeah, I'm up to 310, 311 at the moment at the time of recording, so I'm happy with that. If by the end of the year I could be on 350, 400, I'll over the moon. But if I don't get there, I'm not going to kick myself about it. The number side of it is the least of my concerns. I do it because I enjoy it. I love opening Pokemon cards. I love collecting Pokemon cards. And I hope by me having that enjoyment, other people enjoy it as well. And thankfully, some people do come back, yourself included. So I'm very grateful to those people.
Yeah. And that is almost a perfect send-off for this entire episode of Shed Sessions, to be honest. The numbers don't matter, it's just the love for the content creating.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're enjoying what you're making, even if editing is a slog, as long as you're enjoying the videos you're making, that's all that matters. If you enjoy it, other people will. And that's the least of your worries.
Exactly. That is a perfect way to end. I was going to ask, before we wrap up, do you have anything specific that you want to promote right now? Any videos you've got coming up? This is going to be released Sunday 17th of October. For us it's a couple of days, just so you know. So is there anything you want to just promote, anything you've done recently or about to do?
I'm not going to promote anything that I've already recorded, but it's Halloween. I may or may not have a trick or treat pack opening coming up where if it's a good pull I get a treat, if it's not a good pull I have to do a punishment. I may have that coming out on Halloween. It's still good to be recorded yet, so if you have any punishment ideas, feel free to let me know on my channel or on my Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm open to suggestions.
Is that an original idea, or is that something that you've done or seen other people do?
It's something I've done on streams previously, so way back when I used to stream Call of Duty and Halo. If I did something, I'd do a challenge, like if I died in the game, I had to do, say, a shot of vinegar or bite a lemon or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, maybe that's something for Halloween, trick-or-treat theme. It's something I thought I could bring into my videos for this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it, but I'm also scared because I hate some of the things that I put up for myself last time.
Yeah. No, that's a great... genuinely, that's a fantastic idea. It's simple but brilliant, that is. So, look out for that.
Halloween as well. Everyone seems to love Halloween, so...
Yeah. Are you going to try and release it on Halloween as well, the 31st?
Yes, my plan is to hopefully have it recorded this or next weekend, and then I'll just have it scheduled to come out on Halloween.
Yeah, no, fair enough. There you go, guys. That's your warning. Subscribe now and ring the bell, and then you'll get that notification on Halloween.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's always funny watching someone get in pain or whatever. So
yeah, yes, it is. Yeah, I did a video drinking all the different flavours of Ocean Bomb of Pokemon drinks, and some of them are a bit. They're abysmal.
Oh my god, yes. I can't imagine some of them will be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, I did exaggerate my reactions for comic effect. I'm going to call it.
Well, I think you do when you do them sort of videos. I think you sort of have to because that's what people are there to see. So that sort of thing, you sort of have to. But yeah.
You can't just look up and go, oh, that doesn't taste nice. You have to show it doesn't taste nice.
Like when you're doing a shot of vodka, not just straight face. Yeah, that's quite nice, yeah.
Oh, we've all done that. Do you want this shot? In your head, you're like, no, not really.
No,
and next time, like, oh, yeah, I'd love
not.
that. No, God, stop that.
It's like Zambuca. Everyone offers me Zambuca. I'm like, get that away from me. I do not want anything to do with that.
Please leave that alone. Not even the flavoured ones.
I hate licorice. I can't stand licorice. So Zambuca, where it's obviously aniseed, it just makes me go, no, that is grim.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Well, on that note, I'm probably going to go have a nice cold beer because it's a Friday night, and I'm going to put my feet up.
Oh, I'm glad you're going to put your feet up. I'm going to go probably put my little boy to bed and then get in bed myself because it's not fun having a 1-year-old. You don't get much sleep.
Yeah, see, I've said that. I've been up since 5 a.m. for work, so I'll probably end up being in bed in an hour as well. So we'll see.
The beer will knock you out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Make you sleep well.
That's the plan. Anyway, thank you for being a guest for this one. There's been another fun. I've enjoyed this again. I love doing these. These are great. It's nice to get to know people, and yeah,
it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I'll be happy to come on again if you ever do another one of these. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what you produce in the future as well, and hopefully be back again if you'll have me.
Yeah, I'd love to have you back. I'm hoping eventually, once this gets the ball rolling, to get maybe a couple of guests at the same time. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
that sounds really good actually.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I'll do it. But yeah, thank you. Well, thank you everyone for watching, / listening as well, depending on how you're doing this, because it's a good podcast format, which I'm going to try and promote for as well. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you to Pigeon as well. And we shall see you around. Go subscribe to him, like I've said already. And yeah, any last words from yourself?
I just want to say thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for having me on here, and I hope everyone has a good day. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
See you later, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I do recommend the couple I've put on screen now. I've got the little subscribe circle. Click it if you want. Well, click something.